Welcome to Truth Influencers. My name is Ronnie Brenniger, and today I'm going to tell you how to make your thumbnails for your YouTube channel in 2022. Let's get started now. Influence and start with your first video. Do you ever wonder why someone that has a video very similar to yours may end up with 50,000 views versus you that may get just a couple hundred views? Well, sometimes it can really be the thumbnail. Now you're at the Canva homepage, and what you'll see here, if you follow my cursor, you'll have a search bar here, and you can type in what you're wanting to do, whether it's a YouTube thumbnail, whether it's Instagram, whatever you may want to do, you can put it there. Video, you'll see my cursor now, you'll see the things that I use that are most popular. So it picks it up. And so really and truly, these four things, YouTube thumbnail, channel art, video, and Instagram is what I use the most. Today we're making thumbnails, so I'll click on thumbnail and this will come up, and you'll have basic different thumbnail templates over here on the left, and then here on the far left you'll have your elements, which with your elements you have different things such as, like your recently used elements you may use, lines, shapes, graphics, photos, different kind of stuff. You got videos and on and on. Then you also have your uploads, like my personal uploads that I would use. And then you have photos. Again, these are stock photos, and you can type anything here up on the search bar and find any type of photo you might need. Text, again, it's pretty self-explanatory. You got your text. You can add 3 different kinds of text. You can change all that once you get into the thumbnail, which I will show you in a minute. And then videos, stock videos, again, you can go down through here and just about type anything in, and you're gonna have a video that may suit your YouTube channel. And you have a lot of different stuff you can do on Canva, not just thumbnails, but for this video, we're gonna go over the thumbnails. And then you also have background, and you have lots of different backgrounds, landscape, patterns, gradients, different things like that. And I do use a lot of them for my YouTube thumbnails. I'm gonna go ahead and create the thumbnail for this video. So what I'll do, I've obviously got a blank picture here. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna put this blue background here. I like using the blue. And on the black backgrounds, all you have to do is click. Now, understand, just to give you an idea, if you use a picture, if you just click, see what it does? It just puts it in a small box. So what you gotta do when you use pictures, if you're doing it, is you just take your cursor, push down on your mouse, pull, voila, it jumps right into the whole screen. So we'll go back to the background because we're making this. We'll tap like we did before and it pulls that up. I like this blue. You see the blue here up top and then the bluish white on the bottom. I like that bluish white to be up top in my thumbnails. So what I'll do is I'll just take the cursor, go to flip, and you'll see flip vertical. So that's what we want, and it flips it vertical. And in this particular thumbnail, I'm still going down my photos. I found a photo that I want to put in here, and I'll put that in, and as you'll see, that's got my son in it, Fisher. But what I can do is I'll cut him out like that, and then I'll go up here to edit image. Now remember, this is a paid version of what I'm using with Canva. I use Canva Pro. Canva is free, but stuff like the editing page here, when I use my background remover, that does come with Pro, and I will talk more about that at the end of the video. So I hit the background remover, and there, voila. But you'll see Fisher's still in here. You'll see the cursor, and I couldn't get no closer because of my arm. You go right over here to erase, and there's Fisher, and we'll take it, and you'll hit your mouse and you'll just wipe Fisher out. And at the end of the day, I don't really worry about like the edge there. I don't worry about if I get a little bit not perfect, because once we get this thumbnail going, people will not see the curves and stuff. But I do get as much of that color out as I can. And then we'll hit done right here. And so, basically we got me in here. And so what I'll do is I'll pull this down right here, and I'm going to enlarge it like this. Okay, so now we have got the basic part. We've got the blue background in the thumbnail. We've got me cut out of the background. And so now what I'm going to do is add another thumbnail, actually picture. I want to put okay, now I'm going to go to my recents on my elements, hit that, and I double click by accident. So we'll just knock that one out, and we'll make this, I got that pointed. We want this to make this look like it is a YouTube thumbnail, so we don't want it to look so square. So we'll put it about like that. And we want to have a pretty good sized little box here, like a thumbnail. About like that. And we want to separate the colors. See how the colors run in? So right here, we'll take the dark blue And let's make that into just a solid white. That really separates it. And then we can leave that blue. I think that looks okay. But what we want to do is then go to elements and go to recent elements again. And I saw what I needed a while ago when I was going down through here. Get the YouTube right there. What we want to do there is then shrink that down. Edit image. We'll go ahead and take the background off of it because we just want the YouTube in there. And that happens, and then what we'll do, we'll just put YouTube right there. We want to make it about like that size. And then we want to come over here to text. And we'll do that. And we're going to type in thumbnails. In. And then we'll go 2022. Pull this up into the, let's make our thumbnail here, our picture just a little bit bigger. Get this out of the way. Get that out of the way. Let's make this a little bit bigger. We'll adjust it just like that. Pull it back off me. Get that out of the way like that. And then we'll pull the YouTube back right there. And if you'll see, you know, we have see the little lines? That's making sure everything is centered, the little red lines. And we want to shrink this a little bit, make sure that it fits in there. Again, once again, see the red lines? It makes it like a cross there, everything's centered. I don't like that black on black, but what I'll do is you have this, you go up here to the little color screen where the cursor is, tap on it. So at this point, I'll start looking at different colors. Let's type the red in. I actually like the red. I was thinking about that before I done it, so I'm gonna leave it like that. Last thing I'm gonna do is I added another heading, and up here, I'm gonna put using Canva Pro. Let's see how this looks. To make. Okay, we'll use that like that. And let's get, once again, let's center this up. See the line right going down the middle. And let's go ahead and change the font on that to, and then you see the little plus here, I'm hitting that and that makes it bigger. And then the last thing let's do, let's go ahead and come back over to elements and we'll scroll up and double click elements to get back into the regular area. Let's get a line, hit that, pull that line underneath it, and we'll pull that line to see the red line. It tells you where to stop, where it's even with the back of the text. After we get our line there, we want to change that line to white. And then what I'm going to do is go right here. You can see where you can change what kind of lines you have. I want to change the line weight. Let's just make it go a little bit heavier, like about right there. At that point, I'm going to call that thumbnail done. And again, there is tons of different things to use with Canva Pro. There is a free version. You do have a lot of things on here that you can't use, and how you can tell with that when you go to Canva is we can just go to photos right here real quick, and you can see see where it says free. This video you could use with a regular Canva. This video, if you see below the cursor, it says Pro. So that is the difference. And there's lots of different things like the background, some of the settings, and different things that you need Canva Pro for. Canva Pro costs $12.99 a month. I think it's a necessity. That is the difference between somebody scrolling down past your video to catch the next person's video who may have a better thumbnail that they've made on Canva. If you're going to try Canva Pro out, I would ask that you use the link in our video description. We have a link there that will send you straight there, and if you sign up for Canva Pro with our link, we will get a small portion of the sale, and that's how that you can help other content creators. If you have any questions about Canva, put them in the comments below, and I do check the comments regularly, and I will answer them as quickly as possible. And remember, you can do so much more with Canva than just thumbnails. You can do overlays for your videos. You can do many things. So Canva is definitely well worth the $12.99 a month. If you're just starting YouTube, make sure in this next video right beside us here that you check out our newest video on how to start a YouTube channel for under 50 bucks in 2022. That video is coming up next. And until next time, thanks for joining us here at Truth Influencers. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.